Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Florida High School 7-on-7 Association's weekly 2-minute drill. I'm Trent Osborne, correspondent for the FHS7v7A, and I'm joined now by its director, Will Detter. Each week, we'll be covering the highlights of our FHS7v7A members from their weekly high school games.
Let's begin with our director's report for week 2. With quite a few member teams off for week 2, our member teams posted 58 wins this past Friday night and 43 losses. 13 of those losses came at the hands of other FHS7v7A member teams in head-to-head matchups. That equals this week a winning percentage of 58%, which is a bit shy of last week's performance.
Now it's time to highlight outstanding member performances in what we like to call our weekly 2-minute drill. Let's start it off in Gainesville for the number 5 performance. The Oak Hall Eagles won big over Bishop Snyder, and quarterback Dakota Brower was a big reason why. Going 9 for 16 for 163 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 8 rushes for just shy of 50 yards, and another touchdown on the ground.
Heading east for the number 4 spot, the Palatka Panthers are off to their first 2-0 start in quite some time. Quarterback Jamari McKinnon lit up the pit on 16 passes for 218 yards, 1 touchdown, and 59 yards on the ground. But it wasn't all about the offense either over in Palatka. Travaris Dumas had a no-fly zone established, pulling in 2 interceptions and scoring as well on defense.
The number 3 spot takes us to the Panhandle, where the Wakulla War Eagles are led by quarterback Hayden Cleves. Hayden led his teammates to a 37-6 victory over Gadsden County. Cleves went 18 for 27 for 312 yards and posted a 142.8 passer rating with 3 touchdowns.
Lakewood Ranch claims the number 2 performance with a 51-23 outing versus Cardinal Mooney. The combination of quarterback Clayton Dees to wide receiver Kevin Evanhart was nothing short of electric. Dees went 12 for 22 for 332 yards and 139.2 passer rating, with his main target being Everhart, who hauled in 4 catches for 98 yards and a touchdown.
Back on the board for the second week in a row, and this time taking the number 1 spot, are the Seminoles from Sanford. Wide receiver Michael Key owned the air with 10 receptions for 275 yards and 3 touchdowns and a huge overtime victory over Kissimmee Osceola.
And now for the final whistle. While it wasn't through the air, we couldn't let this member's performance go without mention. Out there on the other side of the Apalachicola River, the Sneads Pirates' very own Josh Richardson rushed for over 500 yards on 28 carries and scored 7 touchdowns in a 72-49 shootout over Arnold High School. And that is your 2-minute drill.